Hello, nerds. Welcome to GeekBeast, part of the Geekish Network. This is your daily rundown of geek news by geeks like you. If you're new to our show, we cover the geek news beat and we share our opinions. We also address comments in the comment section on your YouTube channel. So if you are tuning in to YouTube and we'll address all your comments. I'm your host, Chuck, and with me we have Randy. Say what's up to the people, Randy.
Yo, what's going on, Geek Beast? Chuck, man, what are we talking about tonight?
First things first, the Apple Vision Pro's first immersive movie looks incredible due to classic filmmaking techniques. Did you have a chance to look at the trailer?
I did not.
Yeah, we had the trailer and the rundown. It's called Submerged. And it seems to be Submerged is a short movie directed by noted filmmaker Edward Berger and designed wholly for the Vision Pro. It's 17 minutes. The whole film is 17 minutes. So it's a proper short film set during World War II. Submariner James Dyson, portrayed by relatively newcomer Jordan Barton, wakes up on board a U.S. submarine to find his friends not in his bunk. He shuffles down cramped, empty halls, quiet, but the humming machine besides him. Then the movie breaks the tension when Dyson finds his friend is missing in the sub's mess hall.
But I guess my question is, if you don't have a Apple Vision Pro, isn't it just another movie?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So I mean,
It's a
me
180
watching the
degrees movie.
trailer, me watching the trailer. I mean, I wouldn't get the benefits from it since I don't have an Apple
Well,
Vision
the
Pro.
trailer's flat. The trailer's not in the
Yeah.
180.
So it makes no sense for me to really to understand what they're aiming to do if you don't
Yeah,
have an
that's
Apple
true.
Vision Pro.
That's true.
Just another
Yeah,
movie. It's just
yeah.
an
It's
Apple.
just
It's just an Apple Plus short, right?
yeah, but they
Apple
shot
TV
it with
short.
the Apple Vision Pro
Yeah,
headset.
right. Agreed. But
Yeah,
to be fully immersed in the experience, you need the actual hardware.
yeah. That's true. That is true.
So,
That is true.
I mean, one
It
of these
is the
days,
promise of what Apple Vision
right?
Pro is supposed to bring.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
no
I
doubt.
start shooting Apple Vision Pro movies with my headset. I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah. So, did you look at the trailer in your Apple Vision Pro?
I don't think it comes. I have to go to Apple's Apple Plus page to see if they have the 180 trailer there, but I'm not
Okay.
sure. I just saw it here in the rundown sheet.
Okay. Yeah, I want to see it. Via an Apple Vision Pro, how it was intended to be seen.
hmm I'm
And
curious too. I'm curious
yeah,
if it's good or not. I'll watch it and provide feedback on it.
yeah. So yeah, that's what I think you should do. Yeah,
I
watch it.
think the subject matter of this doesn't move me. There's somebody said, "Hey, let's shoot this with water. Let's do some James Cameron stuff, and let's make this." Like James Cameron gave me great water 3D film.
He does. He did.
That's what
He gave me great
Avatar. He
water
nails it.
visuals, great water film visuals. I wouldn't
Yeah,
say film was great, but
yeah,
the
that's true
visuals
too.
were amazing. The visuals
That's
were,
true. That's true.
you know,
So I'm gonna look at it. And you got me in a submarine. I don't know how I feel about that. Being in a submarine's like that's
it's
crazy to me.
claustrophobic, right? Like I don't know if I
Yeah,
want to be in a
yeah.
submarine.
So when I worked at the art gallery in Hawaii, one of my main buyers was this young kid. He was an engineer on
Mm-hmm.
on a nuclear sub, and he spent I think 9 months a year on the sub. So he would come in and buy artwork for his house, and he said he had so much money that it didn't
Because
matter.
he wasn't spending it on
He wasn't
anything.
spending anything. Stuck in a
Yeah,
sub,
I mean,
stuck in
there's
a
literally
submarine.
no. I guess, dude, I don't. They don't dock or anything, do they?
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Yeah,
Not
so
nuclear subs. They stay in the
yeah,
water.
right. Just 9 months in the water, and yeah, we ain't
Yeah. I think it's 6 months down, 3 months up. But I don't know
so,
how they split that up. But
yeah.
still, you're still
Seems
in a
like a
sub.
seems like a
You're still
lot.
in a boat full of men.
Underwater with like no air. Does it come up? Like, I don't know. So I don't want to
No,
start
it can
speculating.
go under for a long period of time. They probably go down for like 3 weeks or 4 weeks, then they come up. And they come up for a week, so everybody can go out there and look at the sun a little bit and drop them back down for another 3 or 4 weeks.
It's like
It's
prison.
crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Prison.
Yeah.
Salute to the serviceman who
Yeah.
yeah,
That working subs. So I
yeah,
can imagine you go crazy. People go crazy down there.
imagine all the time.
And you're in tight quarters, like really, really tight
Right.
quarters.
Yeah, imagine all the time.
The director, Defunks, came in the chat, or he's the curator of all our stories. He made this the top story for the day. He also did a 3D remaster of Celine Dion Water Move. I've got it on 3D Blu-ray, but I haven't seen it yet. Of course he hasn't. Y'all didn't know the Funk has the best probably film library probably ever on planet
I
Earth.
can't imagine a person other than like Steven Spielberg, like that has a
The Funk,
better a film collection than the Font. I just
yeah.
can't.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the Defunct museum to open up. He should open it up in his lifetime because I want to go to it. I'm excited to go to it.
Like I think I said it. Like I think of like the Funk's place as being like the Scrooge McDuck money pen, right? You just
The
go there
vault,
and you
the
just
vault.
find like all these great things and
You're
stuff,
like,
and you can swim. And
wow,
you're like, wow, you can swim in, and it's just like DVDs
toys
and
and everything just
toys.
hanging out everywhere, right? Yeah, 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 yeah. I've become more defunct life in my as I get older. I realized that looking around here, like, damn, I am. Oh shit, I'm one step away. I'm the pot calling the kettle black. But yeah, it's that way. It is that
Mhm.
way.
Which it sounds amazing. Sounds beautiful and amazing.
hmm guess what?
What?
They used to go to you used to watch the Ernest movies. Did you used to watch the
Yeah,
Ernest
like
movies?
Ernest goes to jail and
Mm-hmm.
Ernest goes saves Christmas and yeah, all of that.
Yeah, Ernest goes to camp.
Yeah, Ernest
Well,
goes to camp.
Ernest goes to comics
I
right
think he
now.
was passed away, wasn't he? Didn't he pass away?
Kickstarter Ernest and the Dreamstone with writer Corey Perkins. Ernest P. Worrell is taking on his first adventure in 2025, 25 years of Ernest and the Dreamstone. So he may not be alive, but people can tell stories about Ernest. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a comic book.
Okay. All right.
So it's the first original graphic novel to feature the beloved character, originally played by actor and comedian Jim Carney. Is Varney? Jim Varney. I said Carney. Jim Varney. Is this Jim Varney? I think the
I
Jim
thought he
Varney
passed away.
passed. I thought he passed too. No, he's still alive.
Okay. No, it
No, he
says
died. He
yeah,
died
in
February 10th,
2000.
2000. Yep.
Yeah.
And he's
Yes.
from my hometown,
Yeah, he's from Kentucky.
from Lexington.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from Lexington. So Jim Varney. So Ernest will face off against Dr. Otto, a character originally played by Varney as well in the movie Dr. Otto and the Riddle of the Gloom Beam. In the story, Ernest comes across this dreamstone that brings his dreams to life.
Okay. I mean,
I may actually back this project.
I wonder why the Kickstarter, like what's the story behind or who the story behind the creators wanting to make this?
Or writer Corey Perkins and artist M. Arfo Rosanto. They probably pushed it towards some comic book publishers and nobody wanted to touch it. And so they're like, you know what, we'll go to Kickstarter
Mm-hmm.
and see if we got any followership there and if see if it picks up traction. So Perkins, a college professor, lifelong Ernest fan, has put together an official comic book on working directly with Josh Cherry, the Ernest IP owner, and endorsed by Ju- Justin Lloyd, Jim Varney's nephew and author of Jim's biography, The Importance
Okay.
of Being Earnest. Mm-hmm.
All right. So the family's involved. You can
Yeah.
get a Kickstarter to support it. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Uh, I don't see a problem with it.
Say Ernest was originally created as a original pitch man, but with a twist. Rather than being the mascot for a single company, the character played by Varney and created by Varney, an ad executive named John Cherry, when his Nashville-based ad started to become a sensation.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So
He
they
did
did
a
all
lot
the
of those. They did a lot of those.
but I didn't know he was supposed to be the ad pitch man. And
Mhm.
then he became that character grew into movies. And this is before the internet, right? It'd be
Mhm.
different, because people get picked up on the internet easily. Like you pitch some stuff, picked up. Like there's El Camino Chevrolet here in LA, and they hired three actresses to be salespeople on the floor. And man, their commercials are hilarious.
Mm.
They are hilarious. And I just watch them. They come up on my Instagram. I just watch them and laugh because they're just silly. And they sell more cars, more Chevrolet cars than any other dealership in America.
Okay.
based on these ads. They're three beautiful women, and they just hilarious. Like I'm like, this is what they need to make a TV show about.
I'm
These
pretty
three
sure
women working in the car dealership.
it's gonna probably happen.
Yeah, like Superstore, like just
Right.
something that's everywhere. Like
Well,
Superstore, I thought was funny.
yeah, they'll get they can get something. They'll
Yeah,
get something soon.
but back to the Ernest Varney story. Are you gonna try to back this Kickstarter?
I'll support the comic.
You gonna buy it? You gonna back it?
I said I'll support the comic if they make it.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
It's cheaper on Kickstarter. Have you ever done a Kickstarter before?
I have not.
So Kickstarter,
I know what
usually,
Kickstarter is.
but usually when you back it, you get things at a better price than when before it comes out.
Mm.
So you're in hopes that the property gets made, and usually they do. I back a lot of Kickstarters, and you get stuff usually like 25% off, 30% off because you supported it before it got created.
Mm.
You just have to
Well,
wait
we'll see.
for it. So when it comes out,
I haven't made a determination yet, so we will see.
okay, okay. So with that being said, Ernest goes to comics with his comic book versus Dr. Otto. Ernest and the Dreamstone, which is funny because it sounds like the Harry Potter book.
Right. And that was probably intentional.
It
The
probably was intentional. So Ali Wong is back.
great
And
Ali Wong.
the great Ali Wong, and she has a new a Netflix comedy special up. It's 59 minutes long. Have you seen it yet?
I started watching it. I had to go back and do something, but I plan to finish it up this weekend.
Okay. But she also has a new animated show. Looks like all my high school dreams come true. So in the Netflix new animated series, Gentry Child versus the Underworld, a Chinese American girl played by comedian Ali Wan, who is executive producer of the show, must harness the supernatural powers she repressed her whole life in order to fight a bunch of demons from the underworld.
Sounds cool. Have you watched it yet?
The short, I
Yeah,
mean
sure.
the comedy special.
Yeah. No,
I
not the
watched the
comics, but
special, but I haven't seen the trailer for the animation. I don't
okay.
think the animation is out yet.
Okay.
The animated show is not out. The
Yeah.
show boasts an all-star Asian American cast. Wong, Boeing Yang from Fire Island, Lori Ten Chin from Orange is the New Black, Lucy Liu, Kill Bill, Jimmy O Yang from Silicon Valley, and it's premieres on Netflix on December 5th.
Okay. Oh,
I
for some reason I thought it was out already.
no no no
Uh,
no
but
no
yeah,
they just teased it.
yeah, looks cool. Did you enjoy the comedy special?
Yeah, I did enjoy the comedy special.
Yeah. Ali Wong is
It's
hilarious.
her venting about her marriage.
But that's what she does in all her comedy specials. They have that sort of satirical, sort of real life feel.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
remember the first time I watched, she was talking about her husband, and he was her best friend at the time, and the challenges though, like being in a marriage, how monogamy and things like that. And I thought it was hilarious.
yep,
I think she's super funny. She's
yep.
super talented. She was great in and was it Crash? Was that the name of it? We watched
No,
last year.
no. I just forgot that. Yeah, I had it in my head. Beef,
Beef, beef,
beef.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Crash.
watch it.
Crash
Crash.
is the movie with your
I know what
boy.
Crash. I know what. I know. I don't know. I know.
It won an Oscar. It shouldn't have won. It's the
Oh,
best movie, and it wasn't.
I thought it was good. I enjoyed Crash.
Not Oscar winning. Not best movie of the year.
I say that about a lot of movies. I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
when I've
true.
ever
That's true.
said like, oh yeah, that was definitively the best movie. So I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
Academy has their their judging criteria, and I have mine. But
yeah. It's
I
called
thought,
campaigns.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
absolutely,
true. Yeah,
absolutely.
it's called campaigns. But yeah, but the comedy special was pretty good. It was her dealing with her. She's in her whole phase, and she's talking about being in her whole phase the whole
She's
entire time.
always talked about being wanting to go in her whole phase. I guess now that
Nah,
she's
she went all
single,
in. Now she
yeah.
got a boyfriend. No, she got a boyfriend now.
Or let
Uh,
me rephrase it. Now that she's not married, how's she in the
married.
whole
Yeah,
phase? And she's if she dating
yeah.
somebody, that ain't the whole phase.
You can have a whole phase while you're dating somebody. See, you
I
ain't
thought the
dated in
whole
a long time. You've been out the
I,
game a long
I
time. Don't
thought
even don't.
the whole phase was the point of just sleeping with everybody that you weren't monogamous with anybody.
Who said you have to be monogamous when you're dating somebody?
That's true. That's true. I am. I guess I'm old out here.
Jesus.
I didn't know.
Man, don't you
Man,
ever come back outside. Don't you ever come back
I'm
outside.
not.
You're
I'm
not
not.
ready for this. You're not ready for this. Stay inside.
I
Stay
am.
inside.
Man, I paid my light bill and my cable bill is good inside.
Stay inside.
Let y'all. I'm gonna keep that to y'all.
Um, so another article that the Funk curated for us, I didn't know this. He had learned something new today. The woman who revolutionized the fantasy genre is finally getting her due. In publishing, the people who work behind the scenes rarely get their due. But on October 1st, 2024, at least one industry pioneer got the limelight. On the day, PBS aired Judy Lynn Del Rey, The Galaxy Gal, the first episode of its new documentary series, Renegades, which highlights little known historical figures with disabilities.
Oh, okay.
That's dope. That's dope. I didn't know
So
this even
what
existed.
what was her role in revolutionizing sci-fi genre?
So, a woman with dwarfism, Judy Lynn Del Rey, was best known for founding Del Rey Books. Have you heard of
Okay.
Del Rey Book Company, publishing company? Oh,
Okay.
Del Rey's on. They're massive. They're dope in fantasy books and manga and manga. They're on top of it. A science fiction and fantasy imprint that turned fantasy in particular into a major publishing category. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, cool.
yeah.
Oh, it's
Like
on PBS.
what's up? It's on
It's on
PBS.
PBS. I want to see this.
One of her early success was her Star Trek Log series, a sequence of 10 novels based on episodes of Star Trek the animated series.
Okay.
But Del Rey landed even bigger success by snagging the novelization rights to science fiction film that at the time few Hollywood executives believed would do well, Star Wars.
Okay.
She novelized Star Wars as well.
Yeah. The Star Wars novels are great. It's just
Yeah.
live action movies too.
Over the course of her career, Del Rey earned a reputation as a superstar editor among her authors. Author C. Clarke, who co-wrote the screenplay for 2001: A Space Odyssey, called the most brilliant editor I've ever encountered, said Philip K. Dix. Says she was the greatest editor since Maxwell Perkins, the legendary editor of Ernest Hemingway's and F. Scott Fitzgerald.
That's it. Oh,
Mhm.
oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, Del Rey is massive. And I was like, oh, I did not know that. So I'm going to go watch this episode on
Yep.
PBS. It's on
Yeah, I'm
PBS
gonna
right
watch that.
now.
I feel like I got a lot of things I want to watch there.
Notably, Judy Lynn Del Rey was never nominated for a Hugo Award for Best Professional Editor. When she died in 1986, the Hugo Committee belatedly tried granting her a postmortem award, but her husband Lester refused to accept it, saying it came too late.
Yeah,
Damn,
I get
I
it.
love that.
Yeah, I get it.
Congratulations to him. Stand up for your woman, dog. Like y'all knew she deserved this a long time ago.
Yeah, I can't be mad at him for doing that.
I can't neither. Y'all ignored her for who she is.
Yeah, y'all should have got it right the first
You
time
know what I'm
because
saying?
it wasn't a secret. Y'all knew it.
Yeah. On top
So
of it.
yep. So yeah, I ain't mad at her husband. Screw
Not mad
them.
at it at all. Not mad at all. Smash Brothers creator Sakurai offers heartbreaking tribute to late Nintendo president Iwata as he winds down popular YouTube channel IGN. It wouldn't be
Oh, the
right to
IGN
end.
YouTube is it closing?
No, not IGN, but the YouTube channel for Smash Brothers.
Oh, okay, okay,
He said this on IGN. It
okay.
wouldn't be right to end this channel without touching on this topic. In one of his final videos, part of the Mashiro Sakurai on Creating Games YouTube series, Smash Brothers Mashiro creator offered a touching tribute to his friend and former boss Satoru Iwata, who served as Nintendo's president from 2002 until his death in 2015.
Okay.
Yep. Sakurai goes on to recall his shock at Iwata succeeding Hiroshi Yamauchi as Nintendo's president, calling it frankly unimaginable that a comparative outsider should take over what had been a family-owned business for generations after 2 years with the company.
So he
Nevertheless, he
shut it
said
down.
Iwata, yeah, yeah, it's all
Yeah.
family ran.
Yep. So
That's gangster.
yeah, like it's since ain't nobody here to carry it on, we just gonna shut it down. All right.
No,
I got
no,
no.
no, no, no. This is Iwata was president of Nintendo. So the founding family of Nintendo ran the Nintendo company till he came to the company.
Mm-hmm.
And then he took over the company 2 years after being in at Nintendo.
Okay.
So that has never happened,
Okay.
especially in a Japanese company. Like you only been here 2 years, dog, and they're gonna let you run the company. They're gonna vote you in as the man. And nevertheless, said Iwata proved to be a major force in Nintendo's contribution and numerous ideas, such as Iwata Ass series, the concept of Nintendo's Direct, and more. So Iwata came into Nintendo and got them back on the right track because they were suffering without him.
And
He
Funk
came
said
in.
the channel is a treasure trove of bite-sized lessons that anyone in the
Hmm.
creative industry can learn from.
Yeah. So Sakurai's channel was that. It was really nice. I used to go there and look at it, watch it. It was like all kinds of things about Nintendo, philosophies. It was really good. There are still Yamauchis out there doing philanthropic stuff. Okay, I can see that. Yamauchis, those that's the Nintendo family. So it's interesting. I'm surprised they let the company go to somebody else though. That's interesting.
Yeah, I see it.
So there's what went wrong with Uzumaki's second episode? The anime's executive producer has an answer, sorta. So Uzumaki was a very anticipated anime, and I haven't started watching it because it looks kind of mucked up. It's like a horror anime, and I'm like, I'm good on this. Black and white horror, weird, the stick in your head type anime. If you consider yourself an anime fan, you've either been watching or come across someone talking about Uzumaki, the TV anime adaptation of Junko Ito's a cult classic horror manga. Many viewers have taken to social media to express their confusion and disappointment at what they have described as visible decline in the quality of the second episode's animation, especially when compared to the series' first episode. So I guess they blew all the load on the first episode, and the second episode
So,
looks really bad.
is it currently on Crunchyroll?
It is currently on it's not Crunchyroll,
Okay.
but it's either Hulu or Max. It's on one of
Okay.
those, I think, if I'm correct in America. It's
It
on
is
one
easy
of
for me.
those.
It is easy for me to access that. Okay.
Yeah. So it's on one of those. And apparently the executive producer came in and said, hey, 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 hey. Jason DeMarco stated that not only was the reaction to the series' second episode expected, but that someone was responsible for the noticeable dip in the animation of the episode. I can't talk about what went down, but we were screwed over, DeMarco wrote in the post that
Oh
was
damn.
screen capped before it was deleted.
Damn.
Damn, he's gonna lose his job too. He put a bow to Mayo out here. He pulled a bow to Mayo.
It sounds like he gives zero F's. And it's like, you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Oh
Yeah,
damn.
I'm gonna throw them under the bus.
Yeah, damn. It's like cause I don't appreciate it either.
Hmm.
Like they
The
got my name out here.
You got me mucked up. I ain't in these
Right.
streets getting mucked up. You gonna run me through the
Uh,
ground talking about this?
he's on some Billy Walsh stuff. Like, you know what? All I
Yeah.
care about is that it's good. All right. Stand by your art, son. I got no problem with that.
This is what he said. The options were A, not finish and air nothing and call it a loss. B, just finish and air episode one and leave it incomplete. Or C, run all four, warts and all, out of respect of the hard work we chose. C.
Okay.
Dang. I wonder if they had funding and all of a sudden somebody pulled the funding. Yeah, it's Adult Swim on Max. So it is
Okay.
on Max. Yep. I saw it up there. I was gonna watch episode one yesterday, and I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't
Because
need to
horror's
watch
not
it.
really your thing.
Yeah, Junko, no, it's not my thing. Horror sticks with me. I think about it. Unless it's comical horror. Comical horror, I sit there and laugh about that all day long. That stuff is silly.
Oh,
I watched
so
Amityville 4. It was made for TV. Boy, that movie was so bad. So bad. The Funk probably knows. In the Criterion Collection, there's a Japanese horror film called, I think it's House or Home, one of those. And it is a cult classic. It is Criterion Collection. But when you watch it, you think it's home video. It's amazing. Like
mm,
none of the storytelling makes sense. They made it in Japan in like 1977, and it's a horror film, but it'll have you on the ground laughing. The funk came in and said, "'Tis the season, Chuck. 'Tis the season." It
it
is.
is. It is.
Yes, House with the Cat. Yes, he knew exactly what I was talking about. Yeah, House with the Cat. He probably has it in his collection. The funk, do you have House with the Cat in your collection? It is hilarious. They have a character, her name is Kung Fu. It's such a weird film. It's such a weird film. So, we're gonna get on one of my favorite subjects.
Legos.
Naruto Shippuden
Oh,
and Transformers team up for Kurama and Gamakichi robots. So they have Naruto Transformers.
is it like is do they just transform or are they like actually like would align
Yeah,
with
they just
Optimus Prime?
transform. They just
Okay.
transform. They had the Nine Tails Fox, and it transforms into a robot and comes with the little frog that transforms as well. Yep.
Mm.
The These two worlds are colliding in the mashup pack, featuring Kurama and Gamakichi as Transformer robots, and the set officially goes on sale spring 2025 for 54.99. The
Okay.
Kuruma figure can change between robot mode and the nine-tailed fox mode in 14 steps. The Gamakichi can swiftly go from robot to toad in 12 steps. That's a
Okay.
lot of steps. That's
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
thought.
sore fingers. Boy, I'm gonna let you know
Yeah.
something. Those are sore fingers right there.
Yeah.
Transformers today are hard. They're hard, man. You're like, oh, you have to it'd be intrinsic and you have to move things. You're like, man,
Just make them all automated, make them
they should make them all
$700.
automated.
Like transform
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and at it. But those will be more expensive. But when that technology gets cheaper, I'm imagining that's going to be the way
It
the people
is.
going to want to
Well,
consume it.
not only technology, but kids ain't gonna be willing to do that much work to transform a robot toy.
Kids can't do that much work because not that smart.
Yeah, you have to be able to read.
Right. And
Yep.
they have troubles with that.
The Funkin' and the one I should watch is House of Wolves, a large-scale mixed media stop motion horror movie about IIRC, the Nazi occupation of Chile. Where do you find this stuff? Sorry, Wolf House. It's called Wolf House. Okay, I'm gonna put that on my list. Wolf House. Where do you find it? Stop motion on room scale? That sounds huge. Okay, I'm gonna watch Wolf House. We're gonna end there right now, Randy. We're gonna end our stories right there. Anything you want to share with the people?
uh, Wednesday, we'll be doing Benchworthy. So right after GeekBeast, join us on Benchworthy, where we're reviewing Laura Croft.
Yep. Tomb Raider. Yep. So Tomb Raider, I forgot the name of the subtitle of this
I
one.
thought it was Laura Croft. That was the name of it.
Not sure. Hold on. Netflix. It may be Laura Croft. I don't know.
I
I know
thought
it's
that
Tomb
was
Raider in the name. Laura Croft, the legend. It's called Tomb Raider, the Legend of Laura Croft. Yep.
okay. The Legend of Laura Croft. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's the subtitle. The Legend of Laura Croft.
So I
Yep.
knew Laura Croft was in the title somewhere.
Yeah. So yeah, one of the Geekish Networks alums are there.
I am an
Earl
observational
Balon.
comic. That's what they
Oh,
call
is he?
What's that?
Is he?
He may come to the show. I don't know. Yeah, he's
No,
he's
I'm asking. He's on the
yeah,
show.
he's the voice of Jonah.
Oh, I didn't know
He
that.
plays Jonah in the video games as well. Yeah.
Oh,
He's the voice of Jonah. That's
oh,
Earl. Yeah.
yeah, we should have him come through Wednesday.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Rodney, we
But
need you to hook that up. Not to put you on the spot or nothing.
yeah. See if Earl wants to come on the show on Wednesday. Talk about the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Yep. I
Yeah.
finished it. Did you finish it yet?
I've got one more episode.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, it's I have some words to say about
Come
it.
back, come back and hear what we got to say about
Come
it.
back to hear what we got to say. That is the best thing for you.
Yep.
With that being said, thank you for tuning in to Geek Bees. Subscribe, like us, share us with your friends, pass this on to everybody you know. We're trying to grow the subscribership, of course. And we'll see y'all back on Wednesday with Geek Beast and Bingeworthy going over Tomb Raider Laura Croft. Peace.
Peace.
Oh, I forgot to do one thing. We don't
You gotta
shut it
shout
down,
out
Ronnie.
everybody out. Yeah.
Then shout everybody out. You're
Yeah,
right.
you gotta
You're
shout
right.
everybody out.
I was rushing us off. Shout out to Defunct for curating all our stories. Shout out for Rodney for our technical producer. And shout out to Digital Click for handling our marketing assets and our promotional materials and our overlays for our shows. If you have any needs for promotional materials or marketing or even overlays for your shows, you should reach out to Digital Click. With that being said, thank you again. Peace.